For a story to be good, it requires an interesting antagonist. If you have watched my previous video, I said how this Chief Inspector National is a kind of an antagonist. When I use this word antagonist, I meant a negative character, a villain, so to speak. But he isn't exactly antagonist of this story because this movie is his story. As a person, this chief inspector is self-centered. He aspires to be big, significant, and famous. So far, life has been lucky for him, but this next step is a challenge. That is winning a Medal of Honor. Even after 7 nominations, he hasn't won even once. This story is his yet another attempt to get the Medal of Honor. But why do I think it is his story? You see, movies and most of the stories are abrupt. If we have a protagonist, then the story should begin with the birth of protagonist and end with the death of him or her. But that does not always happen. Usually stories begin at a point and end at a certain point. Now, why the story begins here is explained through a concept called Inciting Incident. In this movie, The Pink Panther, the inciting incident is the murder, not to solve the case but rather for the chief inspector to win the Medal of Honor. So you should watch this movie to know whether he wins or not. This is sort of a hook that keeps you watching. That's just the half of it. The second half would be that the inciting incident should define the conclusion. At least allow you to sort of predict what might happen. In this case, the chief inspector is introduced as a man who is self-obsessed. He thinks too much of him. He considers himself to be superior and worthy of all the glories. That's why even if he is invited to a soccer match, he is least interested in it. He's always looking for an opportunity to shine. That's why he misses all the obvious hints of why the crime was committed. And his first mistake, the first sign of incompetence, is to assume that the murder happened for the theft of the Pink Panther diamond. He is incompetent, undeserving, and that's why subconsciously the audience understands and believes that he should not get the Medal of Honor. Even if he tries to achieve it, he should suffer. As a storyteller or an entertainer, it's my duty to give what the audience wants in a way they least expect it. That's why we see Chief Inspector suffering many times in many ways due to his wrong judgments and eventually failing to achieve his objective. This is one aspect that makes the film good. It also serves as a moral lesson that says if you try to be like this chief inspector, you will not succeed in life. Even if you do succeed, that success will be meaningless because you won't appreciate it. Just as how this chief inspector does not appreciate the good things that has happened in his life, he just craves for more. Subscribe.